Ja, zijn we nou live of niet? Are we live or not? Still loading here, it says. Here it says we're live for 1 minute. Hello. Yes. This test I want to find out if it's possible to broadcast anything over 5 minutes, because in my previous recording software I have this 5 minutes limit. I want to make longer videos. So it says we're live. What I want to do is do a review of my channel to see how I can improve it. Yes, look at that. I created a thumbnail using Canva for this live stream. You see it here, and that's actually one of the first things I want to review. Looking at my channel, which has now a whopping 113 subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing. And we're going to get that up to 1,000 as a first goal to be able to monetize this channel. That's like the first stepping stone. So let's take a more serious look at my channel and see what has to be improved. 8 years ago, first videos and some random stuff. I will not go too much into detail about that, and briefly I was into management systems, trying to develop a SaaS solution for businesses that want to implement an integrated management system to integrate quality management system with environmental management systems and a people management system. And so after exploring that, I posted some more random stuff, not random, for another channel. Actually, this is content for a personal finance website, testing some stuff with recording software. I wanted to do plug-in reviews just to see what's working, and this is interesting that the number of views is bouncing up and down. A lot of it is very down. 10, 20, 30, 60, a few hundred views, and then there's a couple of ones that stand out, and this one for some reason is a winner. Set your mobile menu in Astra, and there I really solve a very nasty issue for Astra users that up until today they didn't solve it. When you run or install the Astra theme for WordPress out of the box, you will see that the menu is not working on mobile phones, and it's very annoying. So then you look up in the backend where to change this setting, and there is no mobile menu. Incredible. For some reason they called the mobile menu in the Astra team, they called it off canvas menu. And once you know this, you can just check the box and then your menu display on mobile as well, and problem solved. So that one has 15k views all time. I mean, for many people that's not a lot, but compared with my other videos, that is a lot. So there I'm really solving a very concrete issue. That is something funny to observe. And then you see I started to try to create some structure, you know, the same layout for these 2 videos. I'm not very consistent because I only recorded 2. I guess I was not too enthusiastic about the amount of views they received, and then I tried something else. And here, this is also interesting, very niche, too much niche. I offer advertising services, and a very particularly interesting network if you are focused on sustainability and you have a sustainable business which is really actively doing something to make the world more sustainable. And then advertising on Ecosia is interesting for your business, but not many people are looking for that. So look, not even 1,000 views on this one, and this one is also related on advertising on Ecosia. Too small audience, I guess, so I am going for more broad strategies. This is a 3rd one in the same setting. So then I created this. I wanted to improve my thumbnails a little bit, and what I didn't want to do, and maybe that's bad, maybe I'll come back to that, maybe I didn't want to use this flashy, colorful thumbnails where I feature with a screaming happy face to get your attention and flashy thing. I hate pop-ups and fancy colors, so I do like contrast. So I listen to Gary Halbert's advice to use high contrast for readability. I want you to be able to read at least and pick up at least one keyword that you just looked up or that's in your mind. I want you to be able to read that from my thumbnails. So I started to change the thumbnail to really simple white background, black text. That's always better legible than white text on a colorful background, which almost all thumbnails are. It's of course very nice if you're making shorts and you want to, that's not even short, if you want to capture and disrupt and get the attention of people like that. I want to get the attention of people that are looking for specific content. So that is search intent based audience, people who are on a computer looking for stuff. For example, in this case, how to live stream using OBS or how to live stream at all. Those are things I will put in the description so you can find it, and when you're actively looking for information about that, then this is a video that will pop up and will be very, very helpful. So of course I have to tell something about how to live stream with OBS, and I will do that in a minute. And yes, I'm already chatting about 10 minutes. The first minute in complete silence, checking out if I was really live. Took me a minute. I'm not that fast. So let me finish the thumbnail structure. So you see I published 3 in the next format, and again, lack of consistency. I stopped uploading videos. Of course I was busy doing other stuff. Let's see if I can keep up the pace this time and post more than 3 videos in the same format. That would be helpful if I really want to get up to 1,000 subscribers. So for today, I'm using OBS streaming software, and let's look for how you find it. OBS Studio it is. And I have to admit, it kind of worked out of the box. I'm using Windows. I'm the only marketer in the world who's not using Mac. And so, just like normal people, I use off-the-shelf laptop with Windows. That's something for another time. Well, you install the stuff and it works basically out of the box. I saw a video of a guy explaining that you can how to link your YouTube channel with the OBS Studio software, and actually you can just use it automatically. Click a few buttons, connect your account, and then you're ready to go. And there's one thing you must take into account. Probably to be able to stream and stuff like that, you need to have your channel going on for some time. I think when you create a channel out of nothing, that you will not be eligible to stream already, or upload a thumbnail. I think maybe here we can find the screen. I want to show my latest thumbnail. And no, let me not show that. In Canva I can show you that. In Canva. So I looked up here a high contrast thumbnail template and I edited that one. So what did I did for, let's say, high contrast. Oh yeah, you can see my latest search. And after that search, I find a high contrast YouTube thumbnail that I liked. I went for this one because it's by far the best readable to me of all this page. Look, this is the typical screaming guy with red flashy things. Maybe it works, for sure it works, but it's not my style and I don't like that. This is too generic. We can go over this, showing the money, showing a chick. Nah, it's not my style. This one is quite alright, it's quite alright. Keep it simple, and I want to focus on quality, on the content. So that's why I took this one. In Canvas, it's really easy to create stuff, and just click on it, and you can start editing and download it, and customize this template. Click on it. Change the background photo, change the text, and there you have a thumbnail for your next video. Just click it here. This is really easy. We need to have fun. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Bye bye. Yeah. So that is pretty awesome. After this video is finished, it will pop up in my list. And the last thing I want to, yes, we're going 15 minutes. The last thing I want to show you, there it is, the thumbnail with the readable text, including 2 important keywords if you're looking for how to stream with OBS. I mean, this is not the best how-to video. I'm just starting to test streaming. I'm just starting to figure out how it works, and well, it's like more of a recommendation that yes, OBS is working out of the box if you have a an existing channel and with some enough subscribers to meet the threshold, because for sure there's a threshold. I think it was like 50 subscribers. By the way, to monetize your channel, the threshold right now, 13th of August 2023, we're live. The threshold for monetizing is 1,000 subscribers. And by the way, please subscribe and give it a like and share it with anyone who might be interested in streaming on YouTube. And so, yeah, you can see how minimalistic is my channel. I purposely use a white header in an attempt to stand out from all the flashy channel. I might change that later, but I want your focus to be on my videos, on my keywords. This overview, I want to become like fully keyword dense and not the flashy colors. This section below I want to share as well my featured channels. The reason why I want to upgrade my channel is I have something to sell, of course. And first I was using my personal brand Houdijk for my marketing agency, and basically my name is the name for my agency. And I very recently, a few days ago, I registered a domain to be able to offer these services outside of my name and create a new brand. So here below there's the brands, personal brands, which are part of Houdijk that I'm working with. Nederlands Centrum voor Financiële Informatie. That is a personal finance website network. And as you see, I have 33 abonnees, subscribers in good English. 33 subscribers, and I'm not active at all on YouTube. May convert into a cash cow channel for the Dutch market. Temitero is more like a personal family project about sustainable building techniques, permaculture, hyper adobe. Go watch that if you're into that. And this is the latest edition, Expert Expats. I don't necessarily want to grow this as a channel. I just edit it to put some basic explanation videos out there to explain what it is all about, why I created this, and of course I registered the domain and the relevant social media handles with YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That's all I'm going to use. And as placeholders, I created the channel, and over time I might expand on that. In the past I tried to create content for all my activities, and then it get way too dispersed, so I'll just stick to this channel, the Houdijk channel, my personal channel, to explain and show you what I'm doing, what I'm working on, and every once in a while I'll be posting videos on these sub channels. So if something of that is any of your interest, then check these out. And yeah, of course the last one here, that's like a legacy channel for my late father. He's a organist. He was an organist, passed away a couple of years ago, and at this time we are releasing his music on Spotify, which is an interesting project by itself as well. More on that later. So yeah, in short, what you will be seeing on this channel, it, it's can go in all kind of directions, but I basically want to share my knowledge and share stuff that is useful. So from Spotify marketing, building a website, sustainable building techniques, to working via Upwork, and more in general, I think that will be the most interesting, is how to create a startup, which is Expert Expats. That is, it's basically a startup. It's like really a business which is emerging from a solo entrepreneurship. Is now it's really we're at the start of something, and more on that later. But that is really cool, and I want to share that from the start, so that later on and read the perspective, it will be possible to follow all the steps how I got there. So the first step in that, how I got that started, that will be something for a next video. Now I just want to share you that this is my channel. I started to figure out how to do a live stream. Hoorah, I think this is working. And yeah, I think we have an official starting point for Expert Expats. So, way to go. And for now, I need to think of a very interesting closure, or I just going to say, yeah, why can't I stop this? Yeah. Do you know how a Dutch guy says goodbye?